Hi Gemini, welcome to your November 2020 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. As always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the month ahead has in store for you, for your actions and interactions with the world at large. This month you get the Two of Wands, right? So wow, look at this. This is about you seeking action, adventure. It's about you really I was going to say delving or digging. This is about you really digging into your own spirit adventure. Now, remember your actions and interactions with the world at large. This is about what you do. It's about how you show up. And this Two of Wands is basically saying to you, this is a month where you are ready to start really living life on your own terms, but also it's a month where you're ready to make a decision. This is about you really being in that space of, you know what, I'm going to choose whatever is going to take me further out into the world, whatever is going to connect me to the world in some way, shape or form. Remember, the Two of Wands very often leads to affluence. And the reason that it does so is because it sees you broadening your horizons, taking in new vistas, meeting new people, socializing with people that are not better than you, but just people that move in different circles. And sometimes that's a really important thing to do with our lives, to connect with people that are different to us, to connect with people that are going to challenge us to challenge ourselves. Because when we challenge ourselves, we challenge what our current status quo is. And it's only by doing that that you ever really grow or change or move beyond the current paradigm that you're living in. This could be a really exciting month for you. I do feel like it's probably now, yes, I know we have lockdowns and all the rest of it. It's crazy here in the UK too. But even if this is just over the airwaves, this is going to see you really making a concerted effort to connect with the world in some respect. And I really, really like this for you. I'm actually very excited about the whole thing because it kind of suggests to me that you are making a decision on something that you've procrastinated on for a while. And that's quite rare for a Gemini. Like usually you guys are speed of light, process at 1,000,000 miles an hour, like, yep, got it, next, yep, got it, next. Maybe this is something to do with the retrograde, right? Which is happening in the sign of Scorpio. This will be really giving you an understanding of what you truly want at the depths of who you are, what it is that you really desire for your life path from here on in. And it's kind of like you're saying to yourself, you know what, I don't care what's happening in the world. I'm going to choose what I feel like is the right path for me. And when you do that, you can but reach the highest for yourself. That's my personal belief anyway. For your money and materials, you've got the Six of Pentacles, and it looks like the cards agree with me, right? Because look at this. This is money coming in from outside sources, possibly people that want to invest in you, people that want to work with you. So for those of you that are in jobs or going for new jobs, this could be a month where you get the new job, or you hear of a position that is, maybe a step above yours or a pay bracket above yours. If you have your own business or you work for yourself, this Six of Pentacles is saying that the financial troubles, struggles, or issues that you may have had up until this moment are about to come good. And what I really like about this, right, it's right next to that Two of Wands. This is you connecting with somebody that's either got the hookup or somebody that is happily able and easily able as well, you know, to say, look, you know what, if you've got this idea, I'm happy to put in for it. You know, this is now, obviously, Mercury is going to be retrograde until the 3rd of November. It won't be out of shadow. I think by the time we get to the 15th, I've said this to everybody because by then, Mars will actually be direct on the 15th for about 2 days, and Mercury will pretty much be coming out of shadow by then. As your ruling planet, Mercury, you know, a Mercury retrograde is important for you guys. So just check some of the fine print, you know. it's all well and good. It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen that Dragon's Den. You know, they're like, I'll give you 50 grand for 25% of your business. Like, that's not too bad, I suppose. It depends what your turnover is, I guess. But, you know, you want to think about what you're going to have to give in order to just be, you know, above board and think about it. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this could be a month where you're really making strides with that. I don't know why. I get the sense that some of you are either going to be hiring a personal trainer, maybe a coach of some sort that's going to, you know, help you make some sort of headway when it comes to that. Or maybe some of you are really starting to look at, you know, your nutrition, but on a really sort of visceral level. You know, what do I actually feel good eating? What affects me? What does, do you know what I mean? Like, getting really real about it. For your home and environment, I will say this, I don't think you guys are moving yet, but I do see that it's kind of like there's a part of you that's like, should I invest more in the space that I'm in now, or should I wait for a later date? And I kind of feel like a lot of you are just, it's almost like you're ready, willing and able just to leave things open, because you know that at some point it's going to change. I mean, I love this just for your finances and your material outlook alone. It looks really, really good. For your communications and conversations, you've got the 6 of Wands. So there's good news coming in this month, right? There's some, look at this, and there is a potential as well. So whatever it is that you're connecting with somebody on, this month you're going to have to sell yourself, right? This is the month where you're going to have to blow your own trumpet. You're going to have to say, right, this is the reason I'm the best person for the job. This is the reason you should give me the money. This is the reason you should invest in me. And don't be afraid to do it, right? This is the month where you really got to sell yourself. Like, don't embellish, don't promise what you can't do or what you can't give. You know, it's not, trust me, 2020 gonna catch you out, right? And you're gonna be out here stood with your pants around your ankles. Don't do it. Right? Don't promise what you can't deliver. But if you stand behind what you know, if you're saying, yes, I can do this, and you know that you can do it, sell yourself all day long. Like, let people know who you are and why you're about it. Communications overall look good this month. Now, one thing that you do need to be aware of, you've got the 6 of Pentacles right next to the 6 of Wands. 2 6s in the tarot represents irritability. And so this month you could find maybe the thing that you're irritable about is having to blow your own trumpet. One thing I've noticed about Gemini is, like, they like everybody to know that they're intelligent, but they're not the sort of people that, you know, it's only recently that I've come to this conclusion, but they're not really ones to say like, oh yeah, you know, I'm good at this and I'm good at that and da-da-da-da. You might feel a bit out of sorts of having to do that this month, but if you don't do it, the chances are you're going to sell yourself short, and the chances are you may miss out on an opportunity. You've got to be about it. This is a month where you're going to have to show up for yourself, right? For your love and relations, you have the Temperance card. So this is really nice because it falls next to the 6 of Wands. This suggests to me, for those of you that are in partnerships or relationships, if they've been a bit rocky, and we've seen that they kind of have for a while, this is you guys getting back to some sort of even keel or terra firma. This is you guys kind of maybe agreeing to disagree on something, or maybe you're saying, you know what, when you go out with that group of people, I'm just not going to come. When I go out with that group of people, maybe you could stay home. And it's, you know, it's not a bad thing to have that in a relationship. I actually think it's vital. And sometimes our partner and our people just don't mix. It doesn't always have to be the case that they do. All right. For those of you that are single, it does look like you could be now. It's very likely to be that you meet this person in the course of doing something that is considered not embarrassing, but do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're just at the doctor's and you've got a cold and you look like absolute crap. You know, it's not really the ideal time to bump into someone when, you know, you look at them and you think, oh wow, you're a bit of all right, and I currently look like a bloody what's his name, Gollum. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. That's the geek in me laughing at my own jokes. But yeah, this could be a week where a month where if you are bumping into somebody, it will be doing something either really mundane, or you could, you yourself could be feeling under the weather at the time, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I met this amazing, gorgeous person the other day, and I looked like I'd been dragged through a hedge backward and doused with water just for good measure. For your first week of the month, you have the Judgment card. This is really intriguing to me because it's right underneath that Two of Wands, which suggests to me that whatever this connection is that's coming in with a potentially wealthy person or an investor of some sort, this isn't somebody that's new to you. It's somebody that you already know, maybe somebody that you've already connected with previously, maybe somebody that you've already worked with previously. This person is not new to you because you've got it with the Judgment card, but the connection between you is changing. And you yourself, on a very deep and fundamental level, with the Judgment card, there is a big changes ahead of you this month. And I kind of feel like a lot of this is going to start with you. This is about you making certain decisions and being really clear about them. I'm really excited for this. I kind of feel like in a way you're going to be declaring yourself to the world as, no longer a student, no longer a jack of all trades, but like, no, you know what? I'm a practitioner, I'm a master, I'm a ... Love it. Very, very exciting. For your second week of the month, you have the Lovers card right underneath the Six of Pentacles, right? So the Lovers card is also number 6. And what I really like about this, 3 6s in the tarot represent success. This is going to be a great month for you. This is going to be a really good month where you are making some sort of stride forward. This could be on a financial level. This could be on a physical health level. It could be a month where, again, just where there's something that you're doing or declaring to the world that is, it's like one of those moments where you step up to the plate and you're like, right, I'm going to declare this. And, the world's either going to laugh at me and, throw rotten tomatoes at me until I get off the stage, or it's going to accept me as I accept and present myself. And I kind of feel like it's going to be the latter. I'm really excited for this. Now, with the Lovers card as well, also comes choices. So your 6 of Pentacles here, this is a month where you could be negotiating the price or the percentage of something. Because it's next to the Two of Wands there as well. I do feel like it could have something to do with your work or business. I like this for you. I just really like it. I think it's a great energy. For your third week of the month, you've got the Magician card. So this is kind of like your energy, right? Because it's Mercury ruled and it's right underneath the 6 of Wands. You have to claim your mastery this month. You have to present yourself as being the knowledgeable, know-how person. You have to present yourself as the magician. You need to let everybody know who you are, why you are the right person. And even if you have to, and this is another thing that I've noticed you guys don't do. 9 out of 10 Geminis that I know have qualifications pouring out their ass, right? And you'll never hear them say like, oh, well, I've got this qualification and I've got this, but you've got them. If you have to spout your goods, your quals, your, whatever it is that you have to do this month, this is a month where you could truly, truly be seen in an amazing light, or you could shine in some respect. And I would love to see that for you guys, because I know that this year in particular and parts of 2019 as well were no joke for you guys. And it's really funny because there's a few signs that I've seen go on this amazing metamorphosis from the point that I started doing this professionally in 2016, and watching their journey of progression has been absolutely phenomenal, and Gemini is one of them. So this is a month, man, that could really make a difference for you. Look at this, right? Look, you got the Sun for your 4th week of the month. And look at this reading. just wow, right? You've got the sun right underneath the Temperance card. So for those of you that are single and interested, or those of you that are interested in meeting somebody new, you'll be doing it in the light of day. This is not going to be an internet connection. It's not going to be anything like that. This will be somebody that you meet face to face that you think, wow, you know what? The only thing is, like I said, you just might be, maybe they catch you at a bad time. Or I remember, I think it was about 5 weeks ago now. So I come out the gym. Luckily the gym is in my building, so it's not far to go. And I run into like this gorgeous specimen, and I thought to myself, wow. When I got in the elevator and looked at myself, I was like, oh wow. I looked like I'd just gone 10 rounds with Tyson. I was sweaty, I was gross, you know, holding on to weights, still breathing heavy, and I was like, yeah, okay, great. This could be one of those moments. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this bodes very well, because it's you guys just having more fun, finding the balance, and really not only even finding the balance, this is about you really getting into that space where your relationship just takes precedence, you know, where you know, all things this month look like they're in a really good space for you. Enjoy it while it lasts, right? Because as we know, life is an undulating roller coaster. For your key to the month, you have the King of Wands, right? So this person that you're going to be connecting with, very likely to be a boss, somebody that owns their own business. This could be a fire sign person, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or somebody that is at the peak of their game or at the height of their industry, somebody that's very well known, somebody that's a very public figure even. For those of you that have businesses, maybe this could be a month where you gain a celebrity client or a mover and a shaker client. You know, either which way, this is great. And look at that. What's the other meaning that I always attach to this card? Coming out from behind the curtain and letting people see who you truly are. I love this for Geminis. I'm so happy for you guys. I really, really am. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.